Good day, XCOM fans. This is Delta Angel Fire here, ready to bring you another XCOM multiplayer match. I know it's been a while since the last video, but I just wanted to let you guys know that we are going to be getting right back into it, starting right now. Today we're going to be looking at a ranked match between myself and Z Tactic. I'm currently running a 9950 point Super Soldier Assault build, and my opponent is also running a 9950 point build. But as for what that is exactly, we'll examine that more as we watch through the replay. Now, you can see me positioning my soldiers here around the outside of the building. You may ask yourself, well, why didn't you go all the way up to the door? The answer to that is, you see the little mouse icon there that opens up the door when you're next to it? Your opponent can see that on their side of the screen. So putting one of your soldiers there is tantamount to saying, hey, look, this is exactly where I am right now. And that is some information you definitely don't ever want to give your opponent if possible. Now what I'm doing here is I'm looking for where his soldiers might be. The most common attack routes through this map, of course, are through the main doors. But the opponent's side also has the option of grappling up to the second floor, giving him a good central position that not many people expect. What I'm doing here right now is because I haven't heard any opening doors or crashing windows, I'm assuming that either he's going around the far alleyway or this alleyway, but since I can't see him in this alleyway, I can't be sure. Or he's hanging back closer to his start position, perhaps maybe because he has an Archangel sniper build. You see here, I take a look around the back and I see there's no soldiers there, which leaves the only option being going around the left side. I make a blind run and gun attempt to try to get the most out of my turn, and I do luckily manage to spot one of my opponent's soldiers. This allows me to take a couple shots. I do get a lucky hit on one of his members, taking him out, and that is exactly what I needed. This soldier here, you can see he's equipped with a shotgun. He got 2 shots off on me, so I can assume that it's a fairly high level assault soldier. So now I know a good idea what my opponent's build is and what to deal with. I take a look around with my psionics and I see, oh no, he's equipped his soldiers all with mine shields, so that is one tactic that's not going to work for me. So now that I know I have to rely on my physical damage from my weaponry, I'm going to go ahead and pull back, let my medic get me healed up, and we'll see how it goes from there. At this point, I choose to retreat to the roof where my medic is to try to heal up and get ready for the second round. My opponent, I didn't realize this, has no access to the roof, so beyond the 1 turn reprieve I expected to be getting, I actually have enough time to completely heal up, reload my weapon, and be ready for the second round of engagements. Now, my opponent has a couple of choices here. He can either try to wait for me inside, or he can try to keep the roof covered. Either way is going to be difficult to deal with because I still have all the choices and all the options. What I'm going to be doing here is, after I heal up and get myself reloaded, I'm going to be using the pathfinding kind of, I don't know if you would call them bugs or if you'd call them features, but because of how the pathfinding in XCOM works, you can't actually walk onto a space that an opponent. So even if you can't see your opponent, if you look around on the map with where you can move and where you can't move, you can take a very good estimated guess as to where he is. If you see a little inaccessible area, usually near a wall or some other kind of high cover, that's usually a pretty good indicator of that is where the enemy is hiding. When you can't locate the enemy using this method, that's when you need to start playing things a little riskier. You can see that I'm moving my units to the second square away from the balcony. This doesn't give me a very good line of sight down, but it does allow me to use this pathfinding glitch to try to locate them better. I don't notice any soldiers there. I take and there's no there as well. That only leaves about another half of the map to cover. So I'm just going to hunker down a little bit, be ready in case he's actually coming around to take pot shots at me. And I'm just going to scout around going roof to see if he's, and back up the roof if he's not. This allows me to keep my soldiers pretty well protected. I can keep all of the engagements to be on my turn, and when you get first strike, that is always going to be an end for you. First strike allows you first choose your targets, and if you're lucky, take an opponent out before he gets a chance to fire back. Scouting around the back, I'm going to definitely make sure I'm still 2 steps away from the wall. This gives me the most flexibility while remaining out of sight and out of targeting range of my enemy's weapons. I'm going to take a little jump down to see if I can spot someone. I actually did spot someone momentarily on the second floor there, but since I had to go all the way down, risk either trying to grapple up and be too far away, even with my running gun, to have a good clear shot on my opponent. So I'm going to actually just be patient, come back up to the roof and wait it out. With the support from my medic going into Overwatch, I can actually have a pretty safe position here. And now I'm going to just send her in to try to locate where the enemy is. You can see here, now that I've spotted someone, I'm going to go in. I'm going to try to be as conservative as possible because I know he has a high-level soldier in the back. And lo and behold, I managed to spot his high-level soldier, and because my run and gun had fully recharged and was ready, I was able to get up right in his face and with a couple lucky shots, take him out. Now I'm in a slightly exposed position here, but with my smoke grenade that I still saved over for my medic, it's not as bad as it seems. Even though my medic is about to get taken out, I am still flanking one of his other soldiers, and thanks to Close Combat Specialist, which works occasionally, I'm going to get a free shot, and bam, right there, and that is going to bring us down to pretty much one-on-one. Now, you don't want to rely on Close Combat Specialist too much. It's a nice bonus, but if you'll notice earlier in the video, at about 2 minutes or so, that when he's coming after me with his own assault, even though he's well within the 4-tile limit that is supposed to activate Close Combat Specialist, it doesn't go off. So that was one free attack that I missed that I really would have liked to have. At this point, it's going to be pretty easy with an assault, and with my run and gun active, I can just move and wait, and if I do eventually manage to spot him first, I can activate my run and gun and get up right next to him and take him out. And that's a GG, guys. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed it and learned something new today. I'll post the builds down in the video description for you guys. Hopefully over the next few days, I will have quite a few more videos for you, so look forward to it. And until then, I will see you guys next mission.